Deer Lakes in Tarentum, Pennsylvania.
I felt the difficulty was way less than Moraine Park. It has a lot of pure fairways. There's only one hole that's really congested, hole 14.
Hole 14, yeah.
It's got a lot of trees.
And it's about an 800-something foot hole. It's got some ups and downs too. It's not just trees. It's ups and downs and around corners, and it's a tough hole. If you get offline on that hole, you're going to pay the price.
Yeah. I feel it's really clean off of the tee. You've got the opportunity to score on this course quite a bit, yeah. And you know, you can also get in trouble if your lines aren't true. So it's got just as much trouble as you want to give it, unless you're clean off the tee. And you know, most everybody was pretty clean off the tee on the lead card today.
Yeah, that was great starting with the full group star frame on that on hole 1, because that's pretty tough with the uphill drive. Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick's roller on number 9 was pretty awesome. He got down there for like a 45, 50-foot eagle putt, which he laid up smartly because there's nothing but death behind it.
Yeah.
But that was a pretty awesome shot right there. Just to have the easy 4 on that hole is really good.
Both of these guys' tee shots off of 14 were absolutely amazing. I mean, this is a par 5, and if you don't get down through the gauntlet to begin with, you're already hoping to even come close to a 5. These guys got all the way down there where they potentially were looking at maybe even a 3. And you were out of position. He was in position enough to do a major risk-reward shot. But that's the confidence you have today, right? When things are going your way, you've got it feeling good, and you're going to pull those lines off. And Patrick did that quite a few times today.
That was a nasty shot he threw up there to have about a 45, 50-footer at that basket for sure.
Yeah, it was another one of those things we talked about yesterday where you thrown a great shot. I got as far as I could, but yet even one of the guys was like, "Oh, you're perfect, you're right in the middle," but I had 3 trees just blocking it, so I had to take a minute, it felt like, to even try to find a line to throw, and I flexed a little left D up there and had a chance for an eagle. But even after throwing that shot, I got up and there were 3 more trees.
And some weird slope around his feet.
And some slope around the green and stuff. I should have elected to stay right on my straddle, but things happen, and you know, there's a lot of pressure on it with these guys playing as well as they play too, and you know, whole team Innova on the top card. I feel good.
That was pretty special today.
Yeah, that was good.
I was going to say, one thing I really like about this course is the way it breaks out into the nice grassy areas for a hole or 2, and then back into the woods, and it breaks back out into some grassy areas. It's got a really cool flow to it. Yeah. You're not always in the woods, you're not always in the grass. It's just, it breaks it up pretty good. You're not like 7 holes in the grass and then 10 holes in the woods. It's like 2 or 3 here, 2 or 3 there. It's got a really cool, neat flow to it.
Sweet elevation breaks too.
Yeah. Tomorrow is just a really fair course. It's all pretty much wide open once you get through the first 6. Once you get away from the buildings and the parking lots and then the curbs and weird stuff. There's a pole you have to putt through. I guess some kid yesterday in pro made the putt through the pole on the around the building shot. But once you get to 7 through 18, you've got some really nice quality holes you can open up. You can throw the disc and you can see where it's going and finishing. Actually, a lot of those you can see the basket.
I think the spectators will have a better time out at that course because you get to see a lot of long flights and not many trees in the way, so you're not going to see a lot of bonk stuff, and you get to see some 450-foot throws out there, maybe even farther on some of those downhillers.
Yeah.
It's really an incredible campus, really. I don't know the history as far as how old it is, but obviously the only thing in town is the university, and it must be some outdoor recreation enthusiasts, because when we played through there and saw cross-country skiing and canoeing and the rugby club, and they've got camping on site with electricity. Now they've got a world-class disc golf course. So we're going to see some Slippery Rock University probably making a good run in Augusta before too long.
There's just practice football fields with goalposts and rugby fields. There's just all sorts of really cool amenities out there.
Well, I've got an easy summary for me. I played pretty clean off the tee, but I found myself in some weird situations. Patience, man. I just was patient. I only had 1 bogey, and you know, I'm going to blame that one on the basket because I really did throw that baby right at it in the heart. And you know, to watch these guys just continually, they played a little bit of different game than me on several holes. Like on 14, I throw a leopard off the tee because I just want to make the gauntlet. I've got a little spot I want to be in, and if I can get there, I can have a chance at the birdie. To watch these guys throw some of the high-speed drivers. So I threw a leopard on 14. You threw a Valkyrie. Katana. So, you know, different game plans, and yet, you know, here we all are with, you know, birdie, eagle chance, birdie, you know, parred it out, you know. So that's how I'm summing it up. I was super patient. I scored on 3 of the last 4 holes, so I finally showed up and brought a little bit back to the table. So I'm living to fight another day.
I'd summarize it. I had a really hot start. I came out of the gate strong, got 4 birdies in a row, got 6 of the first 7, made a stupid bogey on 9. It was totally my fault. I didn't even pay attention to the tree that I hit in front of me, and then I missed a little putt up there. But all in all, you know, it was fun. I missed 3 putts towards the end, and I think that, you know, it cost me a really hot round. But that's going to happen. You're not going to make every putt during a round.
I would sum mine up as just being happy to actually play. I woke up today with like a weird knot in my lower back. I had to take, luckily we had the late tee time, so I took an hour and a half stretching in the weight room and stuff that was provided at the Marriott, one of the better amenities that they even have there. And then just the caliber of play you have to play to stay with these guys. I mean, you got the champ, you got Jay. These guys have been playing many more years than I have, and then you know, the pressure you have to deal with, and just actually my body loosened up, and I actually could play a bit, and yeah, and then also being at a more fair course, I feel, you know, the lines, there's lines for you to hit, so if you're hitting lines, you know, you can score, and I felt I scored pretty good. Kind of wound down at the end there, but it's a lot of distractions, a lot of stuff going on, people moving, 4 calls, disc coming at us off the like second to last tee. So other than that, I mean, I think the place is immaculate. This is one of my favorites, like Kenny was saying, it's one of his favorite courses out here. So I just felt good about the whole thing, plus getting to just play with 4 of my teammates. Like, can't really go wrong. We're always rooting for Team Innova, so as long as some of us, one of us, any of us do good, I'm considering it a great day.
We had a nice gallery today. I'd like to thank them for being hospitable and following us around today. We had a pretty big gallery out there.
Yeah,
we did.
That was great.
Good job, guys. Good job.